Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, where you can find the current list of reading services I offer. And if you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Virgo, the month of August, you only have here major arcana, so there could be a sense of importance, lessons being experienced during this time that are quite impactful, especially in terms of the direction or journey your life will be taking ahead. And I feel like for the majority of you, you are in a process of freeing yourself or releasing a situation, a phase, a circumstance that has been quite difficult for you to sort out or to have that access to freedom. I feel like for some of you Virgos, there's an attachment or a sense of you being held down or stuck by limitations that go beyond your control, or a feeling that it's something that really goes out of your sense of control, or that you hold a lot of power, or you feel like there's something here that you're not really capable of doing something actively about to change. You do have the devil in a soul position. So during the month of August, you're kind of in contact with your instincts, and you could be tempted to pursue more of the path of your fears or more of the path of your ego than the path of your soul, even though they seem to be in this tug of war. So your ego and your fears versus the light aspects and your soul are kind of here in this tug of war. The Hanged Man is in the unconscious, so you're much more aware of the devil influence than of the Hanged Man, but there's still the two of them, I'm sorry, are like operating machines here during the month of August, and they're very strong and powerful, and they have in common this sense of feeling trapped. So whatever it is that in your life right now you feel conditioned, limited, stuck, or lost at, it's going to gain more importance than before. And I do feel like there's like an extra attention being given to the problem to push you out of it. And it might bring uncomfortable feelings. It might bring at times despair, at times the sense of lack or loss, at times the sense of being a victim as well of circumstances. Other times it can bring in obsession. It can bring in a desire to pursue and behave in ways that could be out of character. It could tempt you to use your power in wrong ways, to pursue situations and relationships that might be having a negative influence over you. So I do see, like, for the majority of you Virgos, there's just something about the month of August that's going to make it worse before it makes it better. Eventually, I do see you turning your back to all of this mess, but the first 2 weeks of August could be quite intense and challenging, I will have to say. For the majority of you, there's a problem or a situation, a limitation related to relationships, as you do have the Lovers in your past influence. So if you have been stuck in an abusive relationship, toxic relationship, if you have been controlled or manipulated in any given way by others, this is all going to come to light. If there's anything out of alignment anything causing you harm related to relationships in general and dynamics of entanglements here. All of this is kind of being brought to the light. I keep getting like there might be some situations that just get a little out of control here in order to have things rolling and happening ultimately to the full, to a new journey, a new path, a clean slate, a new journey, a new venture, a new cycle, a new phase. But it's almost like for some of you Virgos, you can't leap into it before you get rid of something. And I'm seeing here like something like for you have to get rid of something for good. Like there has to be like this huge release and a purge and a separation from these entanglements that keep you stuck where you don't belong. So being a relationship, being a job, being behaviors, patterns, environments, there's a lesson to be learned here in the month of August in terms of where you belong. What does correspond authentically to you versus what doesn't. Perhaps how you have allowed fear to hold you back. How you have allowed, again, negative influences to contaminate or destroy your self-confidence. For some, there could just be a situation where you're finally putting a relationship behind you that has been very difficult. For some, this could be a situationship, an affair, or an ex, something here that has had a huge influence over you until this moment in time, and you're now finally ready to turn your back to this situation. Or for others of you, there's a building up of problems within a relationship in your life right now that's going to come to a point of climax, and you will have to address some sort of new approach to it. I feel like there's a big revision taking place in terms of your life. But I also see that for many of you Virgos, it's like you're finishing off the month of August, looking into September with a whole new perspective. The Hangman will bring you ultimately being in the unconscious, this new vision, new understanding. I feel like for some of you could even be like a new career path as well, or just a new interest that brings in the future possibilities that you were unable to see so far when it comes as well to your career or a journey you're interested in trying your luck or pursuing, in which you see a lot of potential. For others of you Virgos, I see that you already have been working through these issues, but in month of August there could be a temptation rising. Either old fears creeping in, old temptations, old, relationships. There could be like this attempt to get to you as well, Virgo. So be aware of traps, of things of the past, if you really want to open the door for it, if we're talking about relationships, or we're talking about addictions, vices, behaviors, again, that don't contribute to the growth and the freedom you are exploring. And I see that the main desire for Virgos during the month of August is to find that sense of freedom. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.